What if your headache isn't the problem? What if your anxiety isn't the problem? What if your exhaustion isn't the problem? What if they're messages? Think about this. If your phone starts vibrating, you don't smash the phone. You read the message. But when the body sends a message, fatigue, bloating, insomnia, brain fog, anxiety, pain, we often do the opposite. We silence the messenger, and then we wonder why the message keeps getting louder. According to Ayurveda, one of the world's oldest systems of health, the body is constantly communicating. The question is not, why is my body failing me? The question is, what is my body trying to say? Today, I want to share a different way of understanding symptoms. And by the end of this video, you may never look at your body the same way again. Because your body might be wiser than you've ever imagined. Most people grow up believing something subtle, that the body is a machine. Machines break. Machines need repairs. Machines malfunction. But there's another way of looking at it. What if your body is not a machine at all? What if it's an intelligent living system? A system that is constantly adapting, constantly compensating, constantly trying to maintain balance. In this view, health isn't simply the absence of symptoms. Health is harmony. And when harmony is disturbed, the body begins speaking. At first it whispers, a little fatigue, a little tension, a little digestive discomfort. Nothing dramatic. Most people ignore it, so the body speaks louder. Then louder. Then louder. Imagine your smoke detector. You don't get angry at the alarm. The alarm isn't the fire, it's telling you about the fire. Yet many people treat symptoms as enemies. But here's a radical question. What if symptoms are actually allies? What if they're the body's attempt to protect you? That single shift changes everything. Let's explore something fascinating. Your body never uses words. It uses sensations. The body has no language except experience, hunger, pain, energy, cravings, sleepiness, anxiety, calm. Every one of these is information. Think about thirst. Nobody argues with thirst. You get thirsty, you drink water, simple. But what about chronic exhaustion? What about waking up tired every day? What about needing coffee just to feel normal? Those are signals too. Every signal points toward imbalance. Not punishment, not bad luck, not weakness. Imbalance. And imbalance can come from many places. Poor sleep, poor digestion, constant stimulation, emotional stress, living against your natural rhythms. The body is always trying to guide you back toward balance. The problem is that modern life trains us to ignore signals. Push through. Keep working, keep scrolling, keep consuming, keep distracting. Until eventually we stop hearing the whispers and only notice the screams. Here's one of the most important insights about the human body. Your body isn't working against you, it's working for you. Always. Even symptoms that feel unpleasant often reveal intelligence. A fever. The body is fighting. Fatigue. The body is demanding recovery. Loss of appetite. The body is redirecting energy. Pain. The body is drawing attention. Imagine a friend desperately trying to warn you about danger. You ignore them. They speak louder. You ignore them again. Eventually they shout. The body does the same thing. Healing often begins when we stop fighting symptoms and start listening to them. That doesn't mean avoiding medical care. It means becoming curious. Instead of asking, how do I get rid of this? Ask, why is this happening? What pattern keeps repeating? What is my body asking for? That question alone can transform your relationship with health. There is an ancient insight that wisdom is not something we import from outside ourselves. It is something we uncover, something that was already there. Your body reflects this truth every day. Your heart beats without instruction. Your wounds heal without instruction. Your cells regenerate without instruction. Millions of intelligent processes are unfolding within you every second. And yet somehow we've lost trust in this intelligence. We've become disconnected from listening, not because the body stopped speaking, but because life became too loud. You cannot hear whispers in a room filled with noise. And perhaps that's why so many people feel disconnected from their health. Not because their body has failed them, but because they've forgotten how to listen. So what is your body trying to tell you right now? Not tomorrow, not next year, today. Maybe it's asking for rest, maybe movement, maybe better food, maybe less stress, maybe silence, maybe attention. The goal is not to become obsessed with symptoms. The goal is to become curious about them, to treat them as information, as guidance, as communication. Because the body is not your enemy. It never was. And the next time you experience a symptom, pause before suppressing it, before dismissing it, before distracting yourself. Ask one question. What message am I being given right now? Because the moment you start listening, your body may reveal wisdom that has been waiting for years to be heard. And perhaps the most important lesson of all is this. Your body is not breaking down. It is communicating. The question is whether we're willing to listen,